Hi guys, so today I have a few items that Arteza sent for my review. They sent them free of charge, and of course all opinions are my own. And of course the links that I will have in the description box are affiliate links, which means I will make a small commission if you were to purchase through those links. There is also a discount code that Arteza has provided my subscribers and watchers and viewers, so that will be in the description box as well for 10% off your purchase there, and you can see them for more details on that. But Arteza also offered to do a giveaway, which is really kind of them. So I'm going to give away one of these sets. So just a couple rules. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. So of course you're going to be a subscriber to my channel and like this video. You also would need to subscribe to Arteza's channel. I'll have all the links in the description box, and watch and like one of their videos. I will have a link to a video that'll be kind of a easy way to get there and get that done. Okay, so I'll have that in the description box for you guys as well. And again, just comment here, enter me, and then whatever else you like to say, but I always ask that you say enter me, so I know that you are interested in being in the giveaway, because some people just like to leave a comment and it's not that they want to be entered in the giveaway. Okay, so just make sure to do that. And today, let's see, the 18th, 19th, I will have the giveaway end on the 22nd, and I'll draw one name on the 23rd to win the 14-piece acrylic color set that I have here. Not this one, but you'll get your own. And it is open to the US and the UK and I believe the European Union, but that information will be at the end of the video there that you guys can read up on. So make sure to enter, okay? So I do have a couple things. So I have the acrylic colors that I'm really interested in checking out. And I have these that are actually new to their site. And I thought I had already peeled this little piece back, but I did not. It is a canvas pad. I believe they're 100% cotton. Yeah, 100% cotton pads. Now, okay, so it says it's 9 by 12. There's 10 sheets. So what's nice is that you can paint right on this because of the way it's created. But it did say that they're primed and ready to go, but it does say unprimed here. So these are supposed to be primed. So yeah, primed with acid-free acrylic gesso, bleed-proof. So let me open this really quickly. We'll take a peek. And I thought these two things kind of went together, so I want to review them and try them out together. Now, I am normally a card maker, as you guys know. Sometimes collage, kind of fun things like that, but it's still having to do with like cards. So this will be interesting. Very cool. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that one's, that's a fun sound. All right, I'm gonna move that to the side. So what I was wondering is if I'm gonna be able to paint on this and then cut it and put it on a card. And it is very much canvas, you guys. This is definitely like a muslin feeling material, but it's already primed. Oh, it feels so nice. So this is different from a stretch canvas because obviously it's on a pad. So I'm going to use this a couple different ways and we'll see what happens, okay? But we'll use that in just a minute. And there are 10 sheets here. I believe they sell them in single packs like this and then double packs. That feels really nice. It feels very artsy, I'm not going to lie. I feel like, oh, it's very different from what I normally work with. Just, you know, like paper. And these, you know, there's a lot of different things you can do with acrylic paints. I'm probably going to bust out the jelly plate at some point because I wanted to try that with also those canvas sheets. But I also want to just do a regular, let's try it out and see, you know, just painting to show you a little bit of how you might want to use this with like some card making. So let me take these out. And these are some nice big pouches. Again, it's their 14-piece acrylic colors. So we have this beautiful lemon yellow. We have the yellow ochre, which is kind of like a mustardy, a little lighter than that color. Ultramarine blue, and I'll put near phthalo blue so you can see the difference in those blues. Let me see if there's anything else that's blue in here. I like to compare, that way you can kind of have an idea of the differences there. This one is our phthalo green. And then this is your pale green. I like they have like a light and a dark of those colors. Mars black, really nice, really pretty. We do have gold, and it is a shimmery gold, so I love that. And I do believe they also have these in shimmer, just shimmer colors, but in this one it does include a little shimmery gold. You have your silver, which is also shimmery. Again, you can mix your mica powders in with this stuff too and have fun with that. I might throw some in when we do the jelly plate, we will see. This is crimson red, and I'll put that next to the scarlet red. So you can see one's much brighter and a little deeper over here. So you can get some different shading and stuff like that if that's what you're into. I'm just gonna throw it on a jelly plate, you know how that goes. This one here is burnt umber, and then we have burnt sienna. Very pretty, I love that. And then we have, of course, titanium white. So it's a nice, well-rounded kind of all the different colors there. You can look and say, well, there's no purple, but of course you can mix your colors. I was just looking at the different, because you know we love purple. Okay, so there's that. What I'm gonna do is get ready. I'm gonna grab like some different things, a brush, and just get to it. Okay, so just to start, again, you know, I need some pink, I need some purple. So I'm gonna take some of the white, and I'm dropping things all over the place. And take some of that, you know what, this red, the scarlet red. And then I'm also going to take some of this pretty blue and see if we can't get some pink and some purple. We'll just see what happens. Try this out. I might need a little more than that, so let's get that. And I'm just going to put a dab of this red. I like the way these pouches feel. Smallest amount of that red. Now this is the most basic color mixing. I'm not, you know, maybe if I added a little more of this and a little more of that and get a little something, I'm not the best at that. I'm just trying to get some pink and some purple. So just a little bit of red. Already they're mixing really easily, really quickly. So I'm just going to keep doing this kind of thing. And I'll probably use a different brush for the next part, even though I could probably use this one. It's not the biggest deal. Okay, I'm making myself a little bit of pink, kind of a light pink. And to get some purple, let's just mix. Oh, let's mix that guy with some red. I'm going almost half and half on that. I know it kind of squirted everywhere, but it's about half and half. And then I'm just gonna take another brush, and these are just cheap brushes that you can use for any old purpose. I'm gonna mix this, and if that's really kind of a maroon color, which is actually very pretty, but I'm not going for that. I was going for more of a bright purple. So I think I need more red. Is that how that works? I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, that's a lot more red. I'm just looking for like a pretty purplish color. I think I still need a little purple, a little more blue. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of white. Just because. Yeah, I probably should have done more blue when I added more red earlier. And the white really just took some of that bite off of that color, so that's really nice. Okay, so we have this color, this color. I'm trying to think if there's another color I would like. We can do something with that. And then maybe some blue. I'm just gonna make one little card with this. I don't want to mix too much paint. With a little bit of white. And another brush. That might be good. Okay, I'm gonna get a piece of paper and we're gonna do that whole little credit card thing. But what's funny is I don't have a credit card. I don't keep junk mail around or even a gift card. So I was like, I just saw my husband had this. It was part of this packaging for this bike thing. So I think I'm just gonna cut a piece off because it's pretty stiff. So I thought, oh, this will work a lot in the same way. So I'm just gonna cut this piece of plastic off of here and grab a piece of paper and we'll get started. Okay, so my little card is small enough to fit in here. But if yours is not, then you would obviously transfer this to something else. I believe my card is small enough to fit in here. And also just, you can just go right to your paper with your brushes. You don't have to watch out for, you know, something else to use, but it's just kind of fun. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. Oh, I got a little bit of that darker purple in there too, and that's okay. And this is just something people like to do. It gives texture, it looks cool. I'm going to wipe this color back in here. Get a little of this blue and basically you're just making backgrounds, so obviously it looks funky and you're going to think, okay, what's going on here? But it's just, again, just another way to make a background for your cards, whatever colors you like. I just decided to mix a few colors. I'm going to get a little bit of this red on here. Red. See, it turned out more burgundy than I was looking for, but that's okay. And you can always just kind of come in and make some little lines, add a little texture here and there. You don't have to use the whole color like I did, scraping it down there. Come in with some white, whatever it is you want to do. And I think that's pretty cool. So it dries, it seems to dry pretty quickly because it's already getting a little bit matte. I know this looks kind of crazy, but I'm telling you, it'll be fun. I'll scrape it a little bit here and there. So that's just one thing you can do with this kind of thing. I did want to just take some, I'm going to put that to the side here, and try it on this, where is my palette? On this little guy. Again, you can open it up. I'm gonna remove this top one because I'm gonna use that on the jelly plate. But yeah, no, this stuff is really, and the thing is, it's stuck down to the next one because you want that there to hold it down for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're working on a stretch canvas because it's pulled tight. I'm gonna move these brushes and see if I can even, okay. And again, whatever it is that you want to do, you're trying to do a little painting. Oh, this feels so pretty. Just because it's so nice, you know, like it feels nice to work with actual art products. But again, it's you know, what kind of things are you used to doing? What do you want to do? Do you like doing like mixed media collages? Because I think this would be pretty for a background. And then you add up all your little stuff, some decoupage, and do some other fun things like that. I don't know if I want to go with pink again, or that darker color. Oh, it feels so pretty. So again, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just throwing on some color, but what I want you to know is that it is stuck very well to the next page. It feels great, like as far as the texture here. Again, with your acrylics, I mean, you can paint the whole thing. You don't have to go, you can go all the way to the top there and the bottom. I'll definitely have to make this into like a mixed media canvas probably in the next video. But I do like the way that the paper is being held down, again, because it's pressed together. So this one's stuck to the next one, so it's not moving, it's not doing anything funky, it's just sitting there so you can use it just like if it was a stretch canvas, which is really cool. I'm just going to put a little more color on this so that way it can dry, and I'll use it in another video coming up, but I do want to also maybe add some of the color here and there, right? Get some of these colors. And so I don't have to mix the color again, I already have it going. And I'm just switching out between 3 of these, but you could always obviously rinse off in some water and keep using the same brush. I'm just dipping in here and grabbing color and having a really fun time with it. Oh, you guys, this feels so nice. Let's get some of that blue, I guess. I already have some up there. Put a little down here. And again, what's nice with acrylic is that you can get, if you want some texture, you can make it chunkier and lighter and all that cool stuff. Now my colors are getting all mixed on this brush. This is a lot of fun. And if you think this is fun, just wait for the jelly plate. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit and dry. I'm gonna rinse out these brushes and I'm gonna bring out my jelly plate. I'm gonna remove this just because I should have washed in between, but I have another mat underneath. I have paper underneath. We have lots of things going on. So I'm gonna get this out. Oh, it's so pretty. And look, she's still pretty pristine from the first times I ever used her. And I should probably pay attention to what side I use and what side I leave the plate on, but I cannot tell, and oh well. Alright, so I'm going to open this guy up. And of course, there's all different sizes of jelly plates. This guy's a big boy and I love it. So I will put that down, put this in here. And, oh, let me grab some micas real quick. And again, I'm not super picky. I just want to try them out. So I'm just going to pick out, I don't know. Well, you know what? Let's get started with what we're going to put down. Then I'll decide what I should throw on there. And in that, yeah. Okay. So we always, not always, but I like to start with like a lighter color. But, you know, whatever is it you want to do. I'm going to put some white down. Doesn't have to be that much. And maybe some sepia, some burnt sienna. Sepia, where did I get that from? Oopsie. And I'm just going to take a brayer. Now this is not, it's a little guy. I have a bigger one, but I'm just going to use this little guy for now. And it might be a little much. Yeah, it was probably too much of this paint. Ooh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some off and put it over here. I'm just putting it on my little plate because we can still use it. Just I want to take some off. That happened to be too much. But in a way, if I'm using a canvas, it's kind of nice because you don't want this to dry out. So I'm just doing that. That looks really cool, actually. Again, kind of a lot of paint, so I'm going to try to pick some up a little bit as I'm going through here. Now that I have that down, I'm going to get some micas. And we'll see if it shows up. I have no idea. I'm just going to take some. Again, you have a little spoon in there. I'm just going to grab this just like this. And I had a brush. There it is. Just some there, here, and there. Oh, that was quite a bit. And you can add water to it too if you want to make it kind of do its own thing. Just a little bit here and there. I'm going to grab some water in just a minute, but that will be the first one. So I'm taking this canvas sheet. Remember I took it off the... There. I'm just going to lay that down. And it feels so good. It just has such a nice feel to it. Let's see what this looks like. Interesting. That's what I'm saying. It was a lot of paint. Super cool, of course. It's always super cool. You know what I'm gonna do? In between them, I'm gonna pick this up with a piece. Look at the texture it left. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pick this up with a piece of just regular typing paper. I will be right back. Just so you know, the second lift is like the coolest one, but what I'm gonna do is, since we're already here, I'm gonna get some of this color that I had gotten before and just kind of bring it in here and see what happens. Just adding some of that red in there. Oh, I can see it's drying up there. Okay. This is just regular typing paper. So I'm giving that other thing a minute to dry just a little bit. And we're doing this. And again, you can brayer on the back of this. I need to grab some stuff to wipe my hands. Oh, that was 2 sheets of paper. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. Prettiness. And then even, like I told you, it's just that little bit of mica, and it looks amazing. Let me grab something really quickly to wipe my hands with, but at the same time I want to get this going, so I'll be right back. So we had that beautiful burnt sienna and some other things here. I'm trying to see what else might be nice. Let's go with a little bit of darker. No, well, maybe. I'm going to use the burnt umber in this top area here. It's all going to mix together anyhow, so it's not the biggest deal. And more white. Nope, before I do that, let's get some mica powder down. That was tangerine. Let me grab a different color. Chameleon Red. Well, let's try that. So it should be kind of like a chameleon color, meaning it kind of changes a little bit here and there. So I'm going to sprinkle it on here. You saw I just kind of threw it here and there. I can come in with a little bit of water if you wanted to, just to kind of activate that a little bit. I'm gonna leave it on my brush, and then I need my white. Oh, there it goes. And I'm just gonna spread this around. So I keep going with a little bit too much paint, so I need to kind of learn how to control this one a little better. The paint isn't super thin, but it's not super thick either. So I'm just taking the excess, I'm literally just wiping it off on here, and I'll use it, you know, later on another print. Okay, what I'm gonna do really quickly is wipe this thing off. And I have this stencil that I'm just gonna lay on here. And I'm going to take this extra paper. And this is when you want to use your tool, because it'll push it right down into that stencil, and hopefully you'll get that stencil look on your paper. Pretty cool. And I could have done that on the one that I had printed earlier, right, when I pulled it off. And we can put in some color in here, or just leave it like that. Like if I took a black or something else, I could put it on there. And then you can take this and put another paper on top of this, just so that you're not wasting it. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna have to do off camera over here somewhere, but I'm just gonna place this piece of paper on top of this stencil. And I will just let it sit there. Okay, and then later I'll take that off and show you what that looks like. And right now, hopefully this is still wet enough. This still feels a little bit wet too. I'm gonna put this back on here. So I hope you guys are kind of seeing just, you know, a little fun, a little something different. And we'll see where we go with it. Like I said, in the follow-up videos, I'll do some more collaging or something with the other backgrounds we made, the card and everything. That's cool. And you can still see that mica underneath here. The little gold flecks. So pretty. And then I'm going to try to pick this up too. Ooh, gotta be careful. I'm telling you, people always say the second pull is the, look at that. That second dip in there is so pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna put this to the side to dry. And trying to think what else we could do. Let's try some gold, because we gotta do gold, right? And I'm doing quite a bit less because I keep getting in trouble with so much gold. And white. And hopefully that's a small enough amount that's not going to make a big deal here. I think we're good. Oh, you know what? Let me get some bubble wrap. If I can find some here. Again, I'm just putting this stuff. Oopsie. Let me grab some bubble wrap. I always have some sitting here somewhere. Okay, just a little bubble wrap. I'm just going to lay it on here. Kind of push down where I feel like, and not everywhere, so it looks kind of organic. Hope you can see it's not everywhere. And you can push down somewhere else too if you feel like it. And what else can I do while I'm here? Oh my gosh, I have paint everywhere. This is so fun. Let me see here. Trying to grab any stamps. Let me grab a stamp or something. But I'm just gonna figure out this Altenew. Now, when you use your stamps on what's this stuff called? Acrylic paint, just make sure to wash them off pretty quickly, because acrylic paint will want to stick on, you know, anything. So just be careful with that. And I could have put color on that, but I'm just using it for texture. And I'm just dabbing it here and there. This one moved on me on that last bit, but that's okay. Again, I just want texture. And I believe I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on here and see what happens. Actually, I was saying maybe I should do the second pull on here. Let me do the first one on this piece of paper. I'm not doing too much, just enough. So there's still something left on here that I can bring this back and then put it on here and see what happens. I'm definitely smoothing this out. Where the other one I just kind of patted it just a little bit. Some people say to just let it sit there and let it like sit for a couple hours, because what happens is it'll just kind of dry together. But that's okay. Ooh, okay. Just another layer, and that one kind of lightened up what was going on before, so that's really pretty. Really pretty background. Of course, I'll have better pictures for you guys in just a minute. You can keep going, keep adding, keep working. I mean, you know how it is with the jelly plate. We get a little out of control. So I'm going to actually just wash this off, but let me see, how wet is it? My plan was just to wash it off, but maybe I'll use this piece of paper. Go back on here. If any of that gets on here. This piece of paper took a beating right here. She's like, nope. Yep, she was still able to get some of that up on here. So these are nice for like collage, just rip them up. You don't have to do a whole page, right? You can just keep going or tear it up in pieces. Wash this off and I will be right back. So I will show you in pictures how clean my my other thing washed off. It washed off really, really well, really cleanly, so that's really nice. And I'll have pictures of all the different canvases. Of course, this is the one we just worked on. And it looks so beautiful. And I don't know if you can see the gold flecks in there. I love this for like just a really kind of sophisticated, pretty art project. I think, I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but I think it's going to have to be something just really nice, right? Something kind of chill, makes you kind of relax. I think that'll be really pretty for this one. So this is the canvas that I took off, and it feels great. I love it. The paints, again, they're not real watery. They're not super thick. I mean, you can do lots of different kinds of things with them. I have it here, and I have the canvas not cooling, but drying in a different area, but I'll have pictures for you guys. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll have the links for you guys in the description box. Lots of paint in here in these tubes. Obviously, I was just going to town and there's plenty of paint left in everything. I'll have some pictures of all these different things that we pulled. And do not forget to enter the giveaway. I'll have, again, the rules are coming up right next. And thank you so much, Arteza, for sending these items for review and also for sponsoring a giveaway here on the channel. That's really great. So good luck, guys. Let me know what you think. I'll have pictures for you. This is some artsy stuff, all right? I'm going to tell you, it's really fun. All right, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.